Hello everyone, today is Thursday, December 20th. It's 3:39 p.m. It's about 20 minutes before the regular session close. You can see my computer clock on my right. On my left we see the time and sales, the E-mini S&P trading at 24.79 in a very fast market with low volume. Okay, first up is the NASDAQ on a 5-minute chart. And this hit its goal at 3,500 or stopped short of its goal. It did 3250. And what I wanted to show on this chart is the stop loss calculation mode is set at number 2. And if we look in the dialog box, this is essentially the manual for the Autotrader, is right here in the software. Number 2 says the prior bar, high or low, or average entry price if better. Plus or minus stop loss ticks. So what that means is we can see this trade right here was stopped out at the low of the bar, and then I have a 16 tick offset or 4 points. So it means my stop loss is the low of the bar minus 4 points. So the NASDAQ being 4 points a tick now. So I'm giving it a little bit of room below the low of the bar. Now if this was 0, it would be the low of the bar. But I wanted to show this because if you're wrong in a trade, you want to know as soon as possible. And if the trade doesn't work out right away, usually not going to go below the low of the bar. Sometimes it does. So that's why we have the offset, to give it some room. So in this case, we got stopped out way before. If we would have had a larger stop loss, or if it would have went to the precision trend stop loss, it would have stopped out probably here at the close of this bar, which is 63.36 it looks like, and instead we got stopped out at 51. That would have been an improvement. This here would be an improvement of about 50 ticks or better. Okay, if I bring over the dome, we can see the number of contracts on the bid and ask is quite thin. It's usually in the hundreds of contracts here. So very, very thin, very fast market. Just in 3 minutes, the market was 3 minutes ago. The market was at 24.80. Now it's at 64.50. So that's 16 points in just 3 minutes. Okay, next up is the DAX on the Super Enco 14 tick, and this is the one with the $2,000 goal. And I just changed the targets a little bit on this, and anyway, this is probably one of the most consistent charts of all time. Here it is, hitting our goal again, and we had excellent positive slippage today. Okay, next is the NASDAQ on a 987 Heikin-Ashi tick chart, and this had 3 winners in a row and did 21.95. Our goal on this is 15.50, so really strong positive slippage here. Once again, low volume, fast market. The bid and ask were jumping around quite a bit, so strong positive slippage on this chart. Okay, the DAX on a Super Enco 6 tick. I was previously showing this without a higher time frame filter, and I decided to try it with a higher time frame filter, and I went with a Super Enco 10 as the higher time frame filter and a goal of 2050, and so it hit its goal with a little bit of positive slippage. And so this is the first time I've tried this with a higher time frame, and it played out today. Okay, next is the crude oil on a Super Enco 8 tick, and again one of our most consistent charts in the crude. Using our line break logic, really great day today. 2 really nice trades here, and it did have a losing trade here, but it came back after that and actually hit our goal on this really nice short trade. Okay, the DAX on a 377 Heikin-Ashi chart had 2 trades here and hit its goal of 1500 with 1550. So it had a couple of ticks of positive slippage here. Okay, the NASDAQ on a 150 Heikin-Ashi tick chart. I noticed the other day when I plotted it that it had taken a lot of trades. So what I did on this is I actually reduced the goal to 1250 from something like 2000 or 2200. and it's a limit order with a 6-tick pullback, and I think I also increased the profit targets. That worked out pretty good here. You can see on this long trade did really well. It did draw down here, but only about maybe $600 or $300 per contract on this losing trade to start out, and then came back with this 2 longs right here. Once again, really fast market. You can see the timestamp on the bottom. Between here and here was only about less than 2 minutes. So this one hit its goal with extreme positive slippage, finishing at 1600. Okay, next we have the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 6-tick chart, and this did 1550 for the day, and our goal is 1200. So once again, really strong slippage, and as I've stated several times, this volatility this morning, you can see it here. Trading was finished in the first 30 minutes trading. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4-tick. This one is a limit order with a 2-tick pullback and a goal of 1,000, and it looks like it drew down about 200 per contract and then ultimately hit its goal. And this one starts trading at the London Open. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.